Hello and thank you for joining me. My name is Heather Forgan. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in Scotland. Today I'm taking part in my first ever video hop with Stamp Around UK. Once you've watched my video today, please click on the links in the description below to visit my fellow UK demonstrators that are taking part in this hop. This is a monthly hop, and this month our theme is Designer Series paper. I have chosen to use the very bright and bold Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper for my project. Quite often I will use Designer Series paper for cards. So with this card you can see I've actually embossed the Designer Series paper, which gives it an extra dimension. And there are other cards where I've stamped directly onto the Designer Series paper, which you would be able to do on a light background with a dark ink like this one as well. This is today's project, though. That is a little basket. The Designer Series paper that Stampin' Up sell is really quite good weight, so you can make some 3D items with it as well. I have used the So Sentimental stamp set and dies that coordinate with that. Stitched So Sweetly dies, they're called. Forgot about that for a moment. To decorate this. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And it really couldn't be much more simple. You start off with a piece of Designer Series paper that measures 6 inches by 6 inches. I will bring in my scoring tool and simply score that at 2 inches and 4 inches. Turn it around. Score again at 2 inches and 4 inches. Nice and easy. Okay. Bring in my bone folder to just reinforce those lines. And then it doesn't matter which way around you do it because it is square, so you just want to cut up the score lines along one side. Sometimes easier to see the score lines when you actually bend the paper a bit. And then turn it around and do exactly the same on the opposite side. So just straight up until you meet that score line there. Okay. Bring in my glue. And what I want to do is glue this bit to here. So I'm going to put just a little bit glue there, and that will glue at the point, but I can put more down here. Okay, now I'm keeping this bit out of the way, so I don't want to glue that right now. Okay, so nice and easy. You've got those two bits glued together, and you want to do exactly the same on the opposite side. So again, I can put a little bit of glue there, but I can put more down there. Oops, that was maybe a bit much. So just bring the 2 points together, press down. And if you've got any that has escaped out the side, you can just clean that up. Okay, so now I've left those two bits there because I actually wanted to put, I'll take those sweeties out and then you can see this better, my handle underneath that, and it just gives it that little bit more strength. So this is a piece of Night of Navy card that measures 8¼ inch, so that's the width of a standard A4 sheet, and 3/4 inch wide. I'm going to just give that a gentle curl. Now, I added this ribbon, which comes from the Playing with Patterns suite. There's a set of 3 ribbons that go together in this suite. And while I was using this, I realised that these 3 reels of ribbon fit perfectly in one of these, and all that I did was score along there and fold the edge down so that I've got a little holder for these ribbons, so that I know that they all go together in the same pack and I can keep them together. So just another little idea for the same project, just altered slightly. Now I want to glue my piece of ribbon down the centre there. So I'm just going to chop off slightly more than I need. Sorry, I forgot to get my tearing tape out of my drawer. I probably should have left that straight and not burnished it and curled it until I'd got this on. Would make it slightly easier to do. Never mind. Why make life easier, eh? There we go. And because it's called tearing tape, you can just simply tear it off. Nice and easy. Now I tend to use my bone folder to make sure that it's fully adhered, and then simply take the backing off. I can now add my ribbon right over that tape. Yeah. I'll just chop off that little bit extra. There we go. So give it another little curl now that we've got the ribbon on. As I say, you maybe want to leave that until you're finished. Now, it's entirely up to you how long you want your handle to be. You could put it so that it shows through, but I didn't want to. I wanted just to make sure that I put glue on maybe about 1 inch or so and pop it there. So I want to make sure that I've got that central in there. Okay. Try again. Pop that in there. Make sure I've got it central. Press down firmly, and then I can add glue onto this piece here and fold it in place, and that will keep that all nice and firm. There you go. So again, glue it on the end, pop it behind that panel. Yep, that's about where I want it. Hold that in place. Then put more glue on this bit. And again, use my bone folder to make sure that I've got it all glued down nicely. There we are. So that is the bones of our little basket. So now all I want to do is to add a little bit more decoration. I have used the small bloom punch with Coastal Cabana card and just punch out 2 of those from a little scrap. There we are. And just to give them a little bit more dimension, I like to use my picker tool on a little bit of foam mat. There we are. And a little bit of glue, and just pop that at the point of your basket there. Place. Put one on the other side. There. And I did have, there we are. I've got a few of these left over from the holiday rhinestones, but I will be able to order more of them. Use my picker tool, and you could use either of those. I've stuck with the darker blue ones just for the contrast. One in the middle there. And one there. Okay. I have used this Yummylicious because I'm putting some chocolates or sweeties in my basket, and I stamped it twice. And used the Stitch So Sweetly die out of the way before I put my hand in it, and really just tried to match up those little flourishes into these corners there, and ran that through my die cutting machine. Okay, and this is what you will end up with. Beautiful shape with lovely stitching detail around about it, and simply want to glue that in the middle. And one on the other side, and these would be lovely on a table with little goodies, or maybe even a doorstep gift just to leave for your neighbours, something like that. Okay. Pop in your sweeties. And there you have it. 2 pretty little baskets. Baskets don't just have to be for Easter. You can fill them up with sweeties at any time of year. I hope you've enjoyed my project. As I say, this is part of the Stamp Around UK video hop, so please click on the description below and visit the other demonstrators taking part in today's hop, and then you'll get tons more inspiration and ideas for how you can use your designer series paper. Thank you again for joining me. Take care until the next time. Bye.